Hey guys, a warm welcome to our new episode in Real Talk with Raman. Myself, Raman Dua. Thank you very much for such a tremendous response for the previous episodes. In today's episode, I'm going to introduce a special guest to you. You know the entrepreneur's life. They really love that hustle and bustle. They really like those problem, challenges, working late nights, and being absent from the family life. But there is another aspect of entrepreneurial life, which is their families, the spouse, the kids, what they feel, what they go through. Because many times, family is working at the back end to fulfill the dream of an entrepreneur without even thinking what is going to happen tomorrow, the next day. It becomes very challenging for an entrepreneur to understand their feeling. So today, we are going to listen from somebody who has gone through that life with an entrepreneur. And that too, an entrepreneur who was so passionate about making a difference in this world. Let's see who that special guest is. So Nidhi, a warm welcome to my show, Real Talk with Raman. And thank you very much for taking some time out from your busy schedule. How are you today?
I'm very good. How are you?
How are you feeling sitting with me and talking about?
Yeah, it's amazing feeling. And I think this is what we worked for, right?
Are you feeling some pressure?
Kind of.
Kind of?
It's not normal me.
That's right. So the objective for today's discussion is, I want people, especially spouses, to understand the real feeling, the real challenges, what you have gone through with an entrepreneur. I know even if I try, I would not be able to justify understanding the feelings, the challenges, the problem you might have gone through. So I'm expecting this discussion is going to help a lot of people to understand those problems and challenges.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, Nidhi. Before even getting married, did you really know what you are getting into?
Nobody knows. That's always a surprise for everybody, right?
That's right. No, absolutely.
Life is different.
Yeah. So Nidhi, when we were getting married, did you ever get an idea that this is going to be the kind of journey and this is what my characteristic is, that I am a business-oriented guy? What was your feeling at that time?
To be very frank, at that time, it was a blank slate, right? And then we started writing on that slate slowly and together with the feelings, like what we want, how we want to go ahead. And yes, there is a lot of challenges, lot of hard work, lot of the things that we went through together.
Yeah. I know those initial discussions, I never shared that much with you, that I always wanted to do business and I used to hate jobs and all that stuff. You remember, like one day I just went to office 9 o'clock and 9:30 I came back home and I told you that I resigned my job. Tell me, how did you feel at that time?
It was like, ooh, do we know what we are doing at the back?
Okay, yes. And I know, Nidhi, many times, I'm not the kind of guy who used to come and discuss a lot of things with you and about my desire that, I have to start the business and all this stuff. So how did you feel? Or was there anything you had in your mind at that time that, oh, why I'm not aware about this decision and this decision is coming in front of me?
As I understand you, as I know you, even sometimes you don't know what you are gonna do. It's such a quick decision on your part that you come up like, boom, we are doing that. Oh, when did this happen? You say like, I don't know even. And we are going through that. And we were like, okay, let's do it.
Yes. And you have very rightly said, and I think that's how I am. So many times, I still remember, like, I made the decisions which was very quick decisions,
and
30
very
seconds.
Big decisions.
Yes, very big decisions.
Yeah.
And after that, I started working on making them right.
Yes. It's always like that. Like, life is unpredictable, right? So some things that you have to decide on, you have to go, and whether it would be right or wrong, that God knows. You just work for it. You just
Right.
work for it, right? And that's what I think we did.
Tell me something interesting. How many times you had doubts on me? Or on my decisions? Always?
Not always, but yes, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Because some decisions were so abrupt and came right boom on, and like we didn't have the time to think about it, that what we are doing, and we said, okay, we are doing it, let's do it.
I still remember the last decision which we made to move into this house. I made a
yeah.
call to you 3 days before and I said, Nidhi, you know what? After 3 days, we are moving out.
See? And I was pregnant at that time. I didn't know. And we did it.
Yes.
Still,
yes,
we did it.
We did it, absolutely. Nidhi, initial days of journey, because at that time, we didn't even get too much time to talk to each other, what I'm going through, what you are going through. So tell me, in the initial days, what was your role in SaveMax? How did you cope up with that journey? What you were doing actually in SaveMax and outside SaveMax?
A lot happened in the same boat, I would say. I was trying my teaching job. We started with that teaching job, and then again we said no, business is the thing that we are taking bang on. And then we said okay. And then I started like being a supply teacher on it. I'm not going part-time. And I was like, the way I told them, principal hired me for the full time, and then I was like, oops, I can't do it, because that's what I made the decision. And she was like, are you sure? And I said, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then we started in the business totally. And I was always your back end, doing all the paperwork first I started with, and then I took the license as well. And then we had Shreya. Everybody around me used to call me a superwoman, because one hand I have Shreya, one hand I have phone calls to do for the office, because I was the front end, I was the back end, I was doing like SaveMax face on the back end was me, and SaveMax face on the front end was you, right?
Yeah.
So I had Shreya, I have realtors, and office was in our basement.
That's right.
So we had everybody over.
Yeah, no, I still
yes.
remember those amazing days, I would say.
Yes.
When pretty much like, we used to work for like almost 16 to 18 hours. And I still remember, even when we were going for the evening walk, we used to make sure that we have flyers in our hands.
And distributing them so
Yeah,
that we
and
get
putting-
more business.
That's right.
And we save some dollars, because we were not like,
Yes, yes.
so we struggled.
But Nidhi, did you ever felt at that time that we might fail in our life?
See, I was always positive, and with your passion and looking at you, to be very frank, I never thought that we will fail.
Yeah.
We always look towards the winning thing.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we will be there, and we always end up here.
And I think winning and failure and success was not even the criteria at that time. It was just a passion to do something and let's keep doing it.
Yeah, we never like questioned each other that we gonna be wrong, we gonna be doing this, we gonna be in this mess. We always said like, let's try it.
Let's try it. Yes.
That was our favorite thing. Okay, let's try it.
Yeah. When it comes to realizing at what point the business got success, I think there was always a success there. And initial days, I still remember when we started putting up SaveMax together. At that time, we didn't have that much money to even have the receptionist. Of course, there were some resources, but the thought process was not there.
Yeah.
So you took the role as a receptionist, you took the role as a deal admin, and you took the role as a wife, you took the role as a mother, you took the role as an assistant, you took the role as, I don't know how many hats you were wearing at that time. And on top of it, I know you were coordinating your teacher's job as well. So, I think...
and then I did my real estate courses in that frame too.
Oh, yes. And then you become a realtor. That's great.
Yeah.
So, Nidhi, I am telling everybody we used to work 16 to 18 hours in a day. But I want to hear from you. How many hours you used to work at that time?
I think it was 24 hours for me. Because the moment I am up to sleep, Shreya was up.
Right. Right.
So yes, it was really, I go back and think about it,
Yeah.
we struggled a lot because we were not somebody from back home that we have so much of assets lying with us. So we used to think about every nickel, dime and penny too.
Yes.
Because yes, we have, that's how I think we got success as well, right? We think we did it together and we were in it together now as well.
Now tell me something interesting. I know the working hours at that time. How about now?
Now, nothing changed.
Nothing changed? Come on.
Yeah, now like I have the backup, I have people who can help me out, and we are enjoying the success.
Yeah, but I think still the working hours are same.
Working
The
hours
work
are
has
same
changed.
because I have extended things.
I know. So Nidhi, to the spouse, as a spouse to the entrepreneur, work-life balance is most important aspect which many of the people keep seeking in their life. How is your take on this work-life balance? How did you manage it?
I was, to be very frank, in the initial years when I used to see my friends with their husbands going to the parties and all, taking the vacations, you know, like we were...
You were jealous of them?
Of course, I was. Why to lie? Because we were newly married.
Yes.
We had one kid after that. So little span of time, it was like I have to fulfill my aspirations too, and then I have to look for you as well. Like you are doing something really good that I have to support. So all those things balancing, so many thoughts coming from here and there, and then making yourself like, no, this is right, this is wrong, and we have to follow what we need to, right? So yes, it was always mixed feelings. Some, when you look at your friends being with the husband full time, they are just out for 9 to 5 and come back and do the stuff with the family. Yes, we missed on in the initial years, but later on when the success was there, you were freed out. So I have you back.
Okay.
And kids got it too. So for sure, you made it a lot easier for us, like managing your work schedules and making sure that you give time to us as much as you can, not like 10 hours in a day, but yes.
Yeah.
But those hours were quality hours for us. So
Right.
that made us like
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah. Nidhi, as a family, raising children and having that life of an entrepreneur and, you know, everyday hustles and bustles, sometimes the kids get neglected. So what's your thought on to that? I think we did pretty well into that aspect.
Yeah.
Because when we decided to go towards the business at that time, I think you and me spoke about it, and I really appreciated that at time voluntarily you said to me that, Raman, you know what? I will take the charge of the family. I will fight at that forefront and you fight at the other forefront.
Yeah.
And I think that was an amazing call which you made at that time. And I still remember when my parents used to be here and when the family used to be here, you never let me bother about those things. Even sometimes I was like kind of like frustrated, sometimes I was like anxious, sometimes I was angry too. But you were always very supportive and you always said, okay, you know what, you go to office, I'll take care here.
Yes, this is how like we decided, right? Like you are always on a forefront with your business. You have so much on your head that I always felt like, okay, this thing I can manage.
This poor guy.
Let me handle kids. But whenever kid needs you, you are there. So initial things I can manage well, but when it comes to right guidance, where they are supposed to be, so we are doing it together.
Right.
It's not like if you are giving me 10 hours, then only I have you in here, like you are in part of family or doing your things. No. If you're giving me 10 minutes quality time, I'm satisfied, right? So this is what the kids need you for.
So you are a low maintenance spouse. No, Nidhi, but I remember, and I always miss spending time with Shreya because she was the first kid, and at that time I was working like crazy.
Yes.
And when I used to come home, she was sleeping. When she was awake, then I
You
was
were out.
I was out. So I know those were the challenges, those were the kind of very struggling times we have gone through. But I look back and today I feel, you know what? Yes, those were sacrifices, but they were meant to make their life better.
Yes.
They were meant to make this world better. Nidhi, then and now, what is the difference? Give me 3 differences when we started SaveMax and today.
In you or in business, or what prospect you are looking for?
First tell me in me.
Your passion is same as before.
Okay.
Nothing changed in that for sure.
Okay.
Your working hours, they are well managed now, because there at that time you were the like one-man army kind of person.
Yeah.
But now you have a force to deal with it,
Right.
and you freed whenever I need you or kid needs you. So that's the biggest change, and I loved it. And one more thing,
I'm more calm.
more mature to handle the things.
More absolutely, yeah. I think that's the right way.
Yeah. Because initially we were aggressive, but now we are matured aggressive.
I think we are using our aggression in a controlled way.
Controlled way, yeah. Matured aggression.
3 things which you see changes in Raman earlier and now, or if business changed me.
Business changed you? Yes, you can say.
Yes.
Wider thinkings, like you're
Broader
always,
vision.
Broader vision, right word. And you are always like thinking out of the box. That's what made the SaveMax where it is right now, right? So that thing never changed. I loved it, because that's always taking it to the newer heights.
Okay, let me ask another question. Raman 15 years before and Raman today, which one you love more?
Both, because
Both?
if there was not Raman of 15 years ago,
Okay.
we were not here like this, right?
Right.
If it is a normal 9 to 5 kind of person in my life,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have that, what I am enjoying right now.
Right.
Right? So 15 years back, Raman is what created Raman today. So I love both. That's mine.
So friends, this journey of an entrepreneur is not only his journey. This is the journey of a whole family. This is the journey of the spouse. This is the journey of the kids. And everybody have to play their role. But this journey is not easy. I know Nidhi might have gone through a lot. Kids might have gone through a lot. She might have missed her husband. They might have missed their dad. But when you achieve a level of success, you always feel happy and satisfied that, you know what, it was worth taking those chances. Making the work and life balance is one of the toughest job in life, but I'm so happy with support from Nidhi, we were able to do it in a great way. So Nidhi, thank you very much, and I really want to say thanks to you for all the problems, challenges, hard time you faced. And I know I was very passionate, very full of aggression, angry young man. But with the time, I have changed my thought process. I have made myself mature. I have made myself more thoughtful, more meaningful talks, meaningful discussions, and taking my life into a different direction. So I want to say a big thanks to you, a big thanks to Shreya and Krish, and of course now Arya, for all the beautiful moments which we have enjoyed together. Thank you very much. So friends, I'm pretty sure you might have liked this episode and the other episodes as well. If you want to get notified when we put our next episode, please don't hesitate to subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you very much and have a fantastic... Oops, who is this? How are you, Krish?
I got some questions for you.
Oh, you got some questions for me? Okay, let me ask some questions from you. So Krish, tell me, if Papa wouldn't have been in real estate, what do you think I would have been doing?
You have been doing other businesses.
Okay.
You would try your best to get more prizes,
Oh,
get better levels,
okay,
get higher scores,
okay,
and get your best company.
Oh, okay. That's good, Krish. And Krish, tell me, I know Papa is busy many times and you want to play with Papa, you want to spend a lot of time. How do you feel when Papa is busy?
Kind of bored.
You kind of bored?
Watching only TV, that's it.
Okay. You like Sunday when we celebrate Sunday and we spend a lot of time together? How do you like it?
Fun, it's nice. We get to spend some time.
Okay.
And we have more time to do stuff.
Okay.
We can go do anything.
Perfect, perfect. Tell me, Krish, if you have to ask for one wish from God, what is going to be your wish? What do you want from God?
I would ask him to make Christmas more faster coming,
Okay.
so then I could ask for more things from Santa.
Oh, I see. You want Christmas to come like a couple of times in a year? That's a good idea. Now let me ask you something else. What you want to be when you grow older?
I don't know. I've been thinking about more stuff. I've been trying to add more stuff to my thinking.
Okay.
First thought I would do like tricks on the horses
Uh-huh.
and my horse.
Okay.
And then I started thinking to do real estate.
Okay.
And then I started to make I was thinking of real estate, how to build houses.
Uh-huh.
To make like a house like with arms everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Like there's a little gap and there's like an arm that can help you
Okay.
do anything.
I see. That's pretty good. So Krish, I love you. Thank you very much, friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon. Have a fantastic day.